JL here. Welcome back to my channel if you've come in for the second video. First thing I want to say is I'm wearing an Army shirt. No, I am not in the Army. I'm not in the military, and I never have been. And I would never try to impersonate somebody that has been in the military. I have family that's been in the Army, is in the Army. I have family that's been in the Navy, is in the Navy. So from time to time, you might see me wear an Army shirt or a Navy shirt or something like that. It's just my support of family and my support of our military services. Again, I am not in the military. None of the branch, never have been. And I am certainly not trying to impersonate anyone that is. So I just wanted to clear that up. That's a horrible thing, and I massively discourage that and get angry about it. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Now, for the purpose of this video today, we had a gun show this weekend. Went down there and didn't really plan on buying anything, but I found, or actually I shouldn't say I found, my wife found a fantastic deal on this Glock, and she ran over and got me and was like, you got to come see this situation. So as we all know, Glocks usually don't lose too much value. You might purchase one for maybe $100 less than is new, but that'd be the best you're gonna do. So what we have here is no magazine in there. Is a Glock 36 45 ACP. This is their subcompact slimline design. This is the only Glock that made with a single stack magazine. So it's actually quite unique. You can't, like the other Glocks, you can't use any Glock magazine with this gun. The benefit to that is that it's a little bit narrower, and it's really ideal for concealed carry, which is actually one of the reasons why I purchased the gun. Now, I got this gun for a few $100s less than what retail would be. And the reason is, and we will try to zoom in here to show it, somebody has tried to do their own stippling on the grip here. Now, I say someone, what I'd like to say is moron. Why you would take a, $500-600 quality Glock pistol and do something like this if you didn't know what you were doing and you're not a professional is beyond me. But the only thing wrong with this gun is this cosmetic issue. The rest of the gun is in great shape. When you look at it, you look at the barrel and you look inside. I mean, the thing has hardly ever been shot. I would be surprised that if before I got it, there had maybe been one box of ammo put through it, maybe two at the most. I put a box through it yesterday. It's a used gun. I wanted to make sure everything was fine, and it is. It's fantastic. What can I say about it? I can tell you what I'm going to do about this stippling situation here. I'm going to get some grip tape and pattern around where this cosmetic issue is. I'd like to have the little extra grip on there anyway, so it's going to work out for me. You'll never see it, and I got a deal on the gun. So I got 2 magazines with it, and I also purchased from the same people a Black Hawk holster, and I got a great deal on that too. One of the things about my channel is the fact average person, regular Joe. I don't have my own company. I don't have my own business. I don't have, lots of money. I'm just a regular guy, married with kids, 4 to be exact, if you're trying to count. So, there's not always a lot of money to spend. And so I usually don't purchase a lot of expensive things, I look for the deals. Got a great deal. This is a $40 holster, and I got it for 10 bucks. Okay, if you can check it out. Blackhawk CQC holsters. They're not cheap. This gun is easily, this Glock 36 is easily, $450, $500 used. Maybe you could get it for 400. You found a good deal. I picked up this gun for $339 with both magazines. Okay, so just a fantastic deal, and that's what you got to do. You got to wait until you can find a great deal. Don't be in a rush. Don't be, I got to have it, and I'm going to go spend $500 or $600. Well, if that was the case, I would have had a Glock years ago. This is my first Glock. I've never had one before. Always wanted one, and I love the gun. It's fantastic. So one of the things I do want to say about the gun, it's not for everybody. This is mainly going to appeal to concealed carry people. It's just because of the size. It's got the single stack magazine, like I said, so it is a little thinner, okay? And that may not fit everyone's hand just the way they would like. It's not too bad for me. I wouldn't say I don't have small hands. But I'd say I have a little bit bigger than medium hands. And it's not too bad. Might like it a little bit bigger. Maybe when I put the grip tape on, it'll give me that just a little extra. I think the only gripe I would have is that it only has a single stack magazine that provides you with 6 rounds. So you got 6 plus 1, 6 in the mag, 1 in the chamber. And due to that, my pinky comes down just a little bit more than, I would like it to on the magazine. I may look into a Pierce magazine extension, not the one that adds +1 to the magazine. And the reason is, if you do that, most of the time you could have problems, most likely will have problems with the spring in the magazine not feeding correctly because you've added length inside, and which has stretched that spring out, so it's not going to have the same tension on it. So that's the situation there. So I'll probably give one that's just got a little more pinky room on it and not an extended magazine, but I do have 2 with it. Let's see, what else do I know about the Glock 32? I've never owned a Glock, but I do like Glocks. I've shot many of them and always wanted one. This particular model, the G36, again, it's the 45 ACP. They started making them in 2000, I believe it was. Some people's had some problems with them, especially when they first came out with this model. But I haven't. Mine was made in December of 2008. I haven't had, an issue with it, but then again, I've only had it for a day. So, but I did put a whole box through it. Fed just fine. I'm using this PMC 45 auto ammunition, round ball. Fed those just fantastic. For carrying, I will probably get some hollow points, of course. We'll see how those feed. That's about all I have to say, really. It's a fantastic gun. It's a Glock. How can you go wrong with a Glock? But again, it's not for everybody, Not everybody wants something this small. For me, this is going to work. It's for concealed carry. I don't want a big gun in my pocket. I personally wasn't going to go with a 45 for my concealed carry. I like a 9. The reason why I like a 9 is just because I don't have to have the big gun, the big bullets. I'm not that kind of person. 9mm is just fine. It's got plenty of stopping power. Ammo's relatively cheap, so when I go to the range, I can plug off a few hundred rounds and not worry about it in the pocket too much. These are a little more expensive, but geez, with this find, this price, I couldn't beat it. So, guys, this is the Glock 36 45 ACP. It's fantastic. Super great deal on it. Let's see. I guess the only other thing is, I think I'll do another video when I get the grip tape on there, so you guys can see how well it takes care of the cosmetic look of it, and I'll also let you know, what it does to the width of it here, how it feels in the hand. But hey, I recommend go to the store, go to your local gun shop, put one in your hand. If you're looking for a concealed carry and you just gotta have a 45. A lot of people are like that. Gotta have a 45. You gotta have a 45. You want a Glock. Go put this G36 in your hand. It may not have the double stack magazine of the G30, but it's a fantastic gun. It's slim, easy to conceal. So again, guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm trying to put up a video every week. This is only my second one. Thanks a lot. Bye.